Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. Glad to have you here today. Of course, this is Tyranny of Dragons, episode 38, here in Bugbear's basement. Been kind of just clocking right along here. We got our characters up to 12th level, I do believe. And we are in the middle of saving Leroy Jenkins' mama, which is probably the most important thing we could be doing. But as I go over here and say hello on the YouTube by hitting the like button and the sharing and stuff like that, I'm going to turn this over because, as you guys know, I am just a player here. I'm not in charge. I ran many campaigns, and I'm sure I'll run one again in the future. But for right now, I'm playing and enjoying it. So, Mr. Boss Bill, Boss Bill. I don't know, whatever. Bill, go.
That would be me,
That would be you.
Grandmaster William.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Will I
here we
Am
go,
comes to
kids.
mind from the Black Eyed Peas. The funny thing about him is, why was he the first one to think to do that? Because it's quite clever. Will I Am, William. It's clever. It's clever. Got to give him credit
Yeah,
where credit's due,
he
dude.
wasn't the first.
He wasn't? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the first. Pop star to do that, I suppose. But hey, Arlene, welcome to the show. All right, yeah, episode 38, boys and girls. We're almost to our 1 year anniversary for Tyranny of the Dragons. That's coming up right around the corner. Let's see if we can't do something special for that. I'm sure we can commission Zach to draw a group portrait.
Ooh.
Oh, what a great idea! Okay,
Oh, what a great idea.
but I'm marvelous. I'm so smart. But in the group we have, of course, Chester playing Nicodemus Shadowdusk, our Aberrant Mind sorcerer. Leroy Jenkins, our half-elf paladin, played by Zach Bradley. And coming in about an hour will be GOP playing Ars Tees, his high elf wizard. Here's a picture of him in a saner moment.
Wow,
Oh,
you keep
chilling.
looking for pictures. I think this is the best one, though. It's kind of oriental.
There you go. It is. It is pretty nice. I really like that piece.
I
Yeah,
like
he's got
the
to have
guy
a
who
new one
was
every
holding
week.
the chicken, though. That was special.
That was a good one. That was a hard one to find too. And then we have Dracul, our Drow assassin, played by One Doomed Rabbit, and he's running late also. So just a quick recap. Last week, and actually we're on the second week. I think we're playing in the Feywild.
Yep.
But last week the team had encountered a Green Knight of the Wood and were able to get some information and some help and direction to maybe find a seer or a source of information, which turned out to be a grizzled old hag who lived out in out. Well, I didn't. What was it called? Murkdark or Merkendark or something like Muckduck.
Yeah.
And
that
this
sounds
one
right.
more we're getting. Yeah, so you're getting into a more desolate area of the Feywild. It was kind of more of a twilight environment, and then it started to be of a dusk environment where this woman, what the area she inhabited, and our paladin, went in there, asked her some questions, and she answered them for a price. And
Oh, I forgot
doesn't
about
know-
that.
yeah, he doesn't know. He
Uh,
doesn't, right? Hey, Ethereal Dragon, welcome aboard.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the price is, what kind of coin he's going to be paying, but he without negotiating said, "Yeah, you betcha, sure, I'm sure you're going to ask for something nice, but no, we don't know yet." And with that, she gave him directions. She gave directions to another part of the Feywild, so they had to journey to an area which was a mountain range, and the mountains all looked like teardrops, and it was they had to climb mountains within a blizzard and trudge along through the snow. Think Lord of the Rings on Mahathras or however you say that mountain, and then in there they're able to find this cave, and what they're looking for. Leroy's mother and father Now, did you reveal who you're looking for exactly? Do you remember?
She did.
Yeah. Yep. Uh, yeah, she did. She totally did. D&D is having a hard time for some reason. Come on. Because I have it all the notes. Yeah, her name is Fari Fair Fairlethea. Fairlethea.
I
Fairlethea.
think it's a
For
he.
Bellythea, yeah, I could should probably, yeah. Farby. I should probably make that easier, but hey, Fey elves, they have silly names. Like, fuck. Could have kept it simple. But I didn't. So, that,
Bob.
and Bob, and they told me I had to go deep, 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 deep. So they have spent some more hours delving in through this cave and through these caverns. While they're there, they ran across a plain of sentient mushrooms that attacked them, and then happened along a wayward hook horror and disposed of that quickly. And then that's where we are now, in the Underdark of the Feywild.
Yes, I felt a little bit sad for the hook horror, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Should
that
have
was
just
pretty brutal. He
should have
was,
just stayed undercover, you know.
yeah, yeah. It was his damn fault, you know. But hey, it happens. The Underdark's not a safe place.
No.
It's deadly. It's a deadly environment, and the Fey Underdark is more bizarre. It's more mystical, more intense. It is gloomy down here. The even the drips of water sound like they're desperate for, and it's just there's this overwhelming sound like when the wind passes through, like it sounds like a gloomy wailing noise. And no, I can't do a gloomy wail, but more hollow. My voice isn't that hollow, so. Oh yeah, somewhat ghostly, but also
There you
there's like a tinge of like something being lamenting and depressed
Oh, poor
as well.
Gandalf.
The 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 air is warmer down here, but yeah, and it's not as stifling as it was up above. But now that you've gotten into an area where there's some massive growth of mushrooms that are illuminating, is he saying hooker? No.
He might be.
Um,
But the interesting thing about the
oh,
hook
a hook
horror,
horror.
yeah, the hook horror,
Yeah, the hook horror.
is the fact that we can thank Mr. Ed Greenwood for making some sense of the stuff because up until he started penning the Forgotten Realms and that stuff started dropping in the early days, they were just throwing any kind of monster they could in any book, in any magazine, article, or whatever, just because it was fun. But of course, it didn't make sense where are all these damn things coming from? What's their cosmology? And of course, we know how we D&Ders are. We love our cosmology. But he basically kind of put it all down to the mainly down to the Netherese and Imiskari wars, and them creating all kind of creatures to throw at each other. So he created a cosmology for all this nonsense and insanity to exist. Thank you, Mr. Greenwood.
So what? Yeah, so he loved to write fictitious ecologies on all these
He
monsters and
did.
try
He did
and
a
put them
great
in a
job
place in
too.
the world. And
Yeah.
he, and so but so this is a hook horror. This is the monster that they ran into, or one of in the Underdark so far. They have barely any vision. They're almost totally blind, but they're able to sense sound just incredibly. Their poor misshapen bodies. I mean, they don't have hands; they have hooks. They're just these nasty creatures that go way back in D&D. I mean, they're back from the early '80s, I believe, if not sooner than that. But yeah, so not hooker, hook horror.
Hook horror.
I should
Yes.
enunciate a little bit better. The Now, the four of you have just finished taking out this beast.
Is that
And
what that was? The
there's
thing we
Yeah.
just like blew up
Yeah.
instantly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oops.
yeah.
Oopsie.
So now that leaves you with you need to figure out where you're going. Your clue was in a poem. and the line. Well, give me an insight check, Paladin, and see what you can remember of that.
All right, let's see. What do I see? Come on. Insight is okay. Wisdom. Okay, so I got a 16.
Okay, you do recall that one of the stanzas they kept repeating was "down, down below." Every other stanza started with that, so you know you're there was and some descriptors about a woman and I mean I could read it again, but
Why don't you? I
the
know we're basically looking for. I thought it was a guy, but I guess it sounds like it's a lady. So we're looking for a queen in her castle.
no. Let's see. I want to make sure I have it all because I kind of moved some stuff around. I redid my studio as I changed hobbies or changed from drawing to doing more D&D. I was just piling in the D&D stuff and still had all this art stuff everywhere.
Well, it kind of
Let's
worked
see.
out
Make sure I have it.
well for you in a way because you had your hand problems, so it gave you something to still be creative with. I thought that was kind of fortuitous.
Yeah, have to have something. But yeah, it worked out well. So okay, here I found it is the poem went down, down below, in the quiet of the dark she's dancing. Down, down below, the cold exiled Duke is bewitching.
Yeah, Duke.
Down, down below, in the quiet of the dark she's screaming. Down, down below, the cold, cold Duke is leering. Down, down below, her heart mourns for her lost loves. Down, down below, the cold exiled Duke confines her from above.
Yes, I was right. It was a Duke.
Down below.
Down below. Her is your mom, I think.
Yeah.
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 So we're looking for a Duke,
So,
a sorrowful Duke.
so you continue your quest.
Yay.
Well, I
See.
mean, Dracul
All
is
right.
the tracker and the lane finder. So I guess you're playing him.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I will roll survival. Let's see how he does. Oh, natural 15, and I'm sure he's got at least in that in a 20. So, as he looks down on the ground, you know, he sees the direction, the tracks he follows for the hook horror's tracks. He looks at you guys and is like, well, it's deeper this way, so on we go, huh?
Mm. Yeah, I'd say everybody who has an applicable skill is anywhere between 6 and 10 right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So he starts to take off ahead of you guys and fades into the darkness. And you hear him whisper to you, keep
Yes.
about 10 paces behind me and be as quiet as you can.
Okay. You got that,
So,
Leroy?
give me a stealth roll.
Leroy Jenkins. At disadvantage. Forgot.
Yeah.
All right, I got 13 at disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, he beat me. I got a 12.
And
However, if it's a silence issue, I
oh,
make no sound whatsoever. But I got a 12. Yeah.
you got a 12. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm not good at
But
that
no,
stuff.
if you're hovering, that's
Yeah.
now is Ichabod is still with you, right?
Oh,
You didn't send
Ichabod.
him away,
Let
so
me
let's
roll
get
for
a
him. Yeah, I'll roll. I'm sorry. Uh, I rolled a natural 19, so that's like way high. He's actually
oh
good at that kind of thing.
that
He's a stealthy little pup. So let's see. That's at least a 21. I think it's high. No, sorry. Wow. That's a 29. He's got plus 10 to stealth. Jesus.
Wow. Okay. All right. So Ichabod has a light foot, and he's moving. He's probably second in line. On
Yeah, and
RCDs, I rolled a 12 for him.
and he's
So
also kind of a phased creature as well when he's in that kind of mode as moving. So yeah,
okay.
he's good at that.
Okay. So as you start meandering through or stealthily walking through this cave, there is some echo coming from a little bit of sound of metal on the stone.
Is it clank, 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 kind of like that? Yeah.
It's not so loud, but yeah, he is. It is the paladin. He is. His
Yeah.
boots are
Yeah.
reverberating sound through there.
You know, one thing I have to say about Ichabod is I'm surprised how well he's scaled, because he's still viable, and I didn't expect that to happen. It's interesting. Anyway,
The
yeah,
there is something else we could go into too, like as far as an alternate rule for animal companions, where you start scaling them with your proficiency adjustment.
oh yeah, no,
So,
we could. I mean, for right now, it's fine though,
and that's how we
because I
could.
mean, I'm like I said,
Yeah,
he's scaling pretty well.
it's good. It's good. So as you make your way through the Underdark, it's so you guys have dark vision, so you can see
Yeah.
a little bit, but you're coming through another this area that's just littered with more fungus of all kind of various types. Dracul lifts his hands up just to halt you guys. Comes closer to you and says, "Hey, we have there's some more of these intelligent fungus up ahead, but that there's clearly a path this way. But there may be some other monsters or creatures that could lie in wait and have a symbiotic relationship with these. So be on your guard as we traverse through.
Very well.
There's bound to be something
I
hiding in
asked
here.
Dracul a question, and which he wouldn't, Rabbit wouldn't know the answer to anyway. But seeing as he is of this realm, meaning the Underdark, is he able to discern a kind of standard trade path?
Well, I'm trying to fish that out. This is, you know how a forest that you've been through is one way, and then the forest up above in the Feywild was another way. Well, same down below. It's very similar to the home, to where I've been, but it's not at the same time. It's bizarre like that.
Well, I've read in books that
There's a
that
lot
is
of
true.
similarities, but it's more intense. So that's why I'm feeling like something that'd be more mundane and an area that'd be safe to pass. I don't know how mundane it is here, so just be trepidatious and take care as we travel through this. So, give me them dex rolls as you guys make your way through this trade path, as it were. Cool is cool.
No, no, no. Oh my gosh. I almost rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh. You
I
what?
almost rolled a 1. 11.
11. That's your total?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
got a 15,
Um,
and
okay.
Ichabod got a 22.
Okay. As you guys, all right, you're meandering your way through. Let me see if I have this right. What's our marching order?
Rabbit,
I mean, with cool,
Paladin.
of course.
Yeah, rabbit.
Ichabod, Paladin, Wizards in the back.
Yep.
Mr.
Ichabod,
Wiggles is in
Paladin.
reserve.
Yeah,
Got
you
him in
didn't.
your back pocket.
You haven't pulled him out yet. Okay.
No, I haven't.
I mean,
I mean, just for shits and giggles, in the future, I think there is like a spell that allows. I don't know if they have in fifth edition, but there used to be a spell that allowed you to have to get a second familiar. And if that is available, I'll probably take Mr. Wiggles at higher level as a familiar, just because it's funny. He's actually not that horribly effective, to be honest with you, but it's just funny. So
So well, I mean, you have an extra, a little pet, an extra summon creature. Those are always a buff. So it's
yeah,
Dracul, Ichabod, Paladin, you, and then Wizard in the back.
yeah, wizards, yeah, yeah, us in the back,
Okay.
yeah. Is he?
Okay.
He's awake today, isn't he?
Yeah,
Aristides.
he is. He's had 2 good days.
Okay.
He's had 2 good days. Um, so again, there's as you're in this space is getting more and more confined. Though, as this picture would be a good representation. There's distance for you though to go up higher if you need to.
Right.
Like what is that? That could be actually fairly large cavern. Maybe even that could be a second story house on that big mushroom on the cliff.
Ah,
So
yeah, that's true. I get it. I think
yeah,
it helps more in vantage point than it does anything.
yeah. But is a massive cavern that you're going through, and there is a time to roll initiative, and I'll let you know what happens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed this, Zach, but do you realize everybody in the party is cursed in some way?
Uh, yeah, we're all screwed except for me. I'm not screwed yet. I've
Well,
just
but you do have a curse, which we're dealing with right now, and Dracul is cursed by, well, his choices and his birth.
yeah.
It's just funny how that all worked out. Wow, I rolled well for initiative. How rare.
I rolled. I got a 5.
Oh, well, I got
How-
a 22.
22 and a 5. Okay. And let's see. Rolled a 19.
Uh, Jimmy Ortiz says he got offered a job in Japan, but when they did a background check and saw I was associated with Chester, the offer was taken away. Ah, I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
that
Yeah,
that happens all the time.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you're not the only
it's
one.
that Yakuza connection. What am I supposed to do? It's not my fault.
Oh, by the way, how much experience did we get last week? I didn't get. I know this is off topic, but
It was like 17 or something.
Let me. It's in the chat. Let me just finish initiative here.
yeah.
It's just I got a 22. You're cool. I rolled a 4, but I think he has a plus what? Yeah, 9. Let's just put him at under you. And monsters after that. Zach was a 5. And then DOP, Zach. And and we're gonna run Ichabod on the same turn. Alright. Let's go to the camera. Let's see how this works out.
Oh, I see. So you were kidding, but not kidding about the offer. That's cool, Jimmy. Jimmy. But you couldn't bring your family, huh? Yeah, well. You wouldn't want to anyway. That's a rough transition, dude.
Yeah. Huge.
Well, I mean, the Japanese are literally the only people on Earth that don't speak English. I mean, like, none. So, I mean,
Unless you go to Tokyo.
well, you would find a little bit more there, but the Japanese are really the only non-English speaking people in general in the world. I mean, you go to, outback places like Papua New Guinea, and they speak really good English. Everywhere you can
Hmm.
find English speaker very, very easily. Japan, not so. Yeah.
Huh. Huh.
Well, they are kind of a classically xenophobic people. They're always kind of closing their borders and hiding behind their ocean walls, and I think it's part of it is in there. Pride and there's various reasons.
That's also why you don't put up with woke. So it's just
Yeah, it's true. Now they can read and write like no one's business. However, grammatically their English is very strong. They just don't speak it.
you just got to walk everywhere with a pen pad.
Yeah, or just use one of those software things. I mean, you can get by, of course, but the point it's not comfortable. If you don't speak the language, you're not going to be comfortable in Japan.
Mm.
You know. Now the Japanese aren't assholes like say the French who speak really good English but refuse to do so. It's not like that. They're very friendly people and kind, but they just don't speak your language. So I mean, it's a hard transition, particularly for a family, right? If you're making good money, however, and you're in some place like Tokyo, you can send your kids to like an international school and you're fine. But which is something I don't think Americans have, huh? We don't have international schools. That's a pretty standard feature in most countries outside of America, actually.
I think it's
You
because
go to
even
like
America. Oh, go ahead.
East Coast
Go ahead.
and West Coast, and even in Texas they have some, but yeah, it's not as common and regular.
Yeah.
But New York and Boston and those areas are great for that.
Oh yeah, and they're really great. They're known
Oh
for their friendly accepting of foreigners. Yes, they're notorious for
Yeah.
that.
no, but they do have international schools. Hey, if you're there, you're accepted. Okay, what's
Huh.
we accept a lot of foreigners. I mean, what are you talking about?
Dude, I went to
Um,
university in Boston, and I lived in New York. I those they're assholes. Yeah,
yeah, the assholes and acceptance are two different things. I mean,
fair
hey, if
enough.
someone treats you like shit, at least they're acknowledging your
Yeah,
existence. You've been
especially the New
accepted.
Yorkers. New Yorkers are horrible humans, dude.
Everybody gets treated like. But
Really
anyways, I lived there
badly.
too
Yeah.
for a while.
Anyways,
It's
how
just
much?
you're around so many people all the time that you just say whatever to anyone. It just your personal space is totally perspective changes.
We're just kind of killing time,
But
Zach, waiting for GOP to drop in, dude.
Oh, well, I was gonna
okay,
for the
yeah.
experience.
Oh, yeah, experience. There you go.
Oh, the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
While you work that out, I'm gonna go grab some more coffee. By the way,
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'll be back in a second.
Oh, coffee.
Let's see. I put it in the chat, and it said did nothing. I didn't send it to you. What's up, marsupial? All right, I sent it to Joe's mama. Let's see. So it was 3712.
3712. Cool. I am level 12.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be 12 now. As they're flying through this.
Yep. Gotta calculate everything.
All right. So, Chester, waiting for him. And I got a map set up. Zoom in. Doo, doo, doo. There's our party with kinds of rock formations. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Fungi. What was what? Ethereal? Did I belch? Did I toot? I don't know.
Okay, I got the water boiling, and you know how I don't know how it is. I don't know if you guys have dogs and stuff. I know you got hedgehogs, but I was over there just getting putting the water on and preparing real quick, and magically next to me the dog appears. You know how they do that? I don't know how they do that. And
Yeah.
he looking at me
Blink
all
dogs.
forlorn and shit, and I gave him a rawhide treat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
plus,
actually, yeah, Ethereal. I really did enjoy my time in New York, man. I had one of the best times of my life. It was awesome. And yeah, there were some jerks, but for the most part, nah, it was cool.
actually,
It
I'm
was
no
really cool.
longer 5. I'm now 6 because I put 2 points into dexterity. So now I have +1 initiative. Yay!
Yay!
Oh yeah.
All right.
Now, your armor class, make sure you understand your armor class, you can only take a max of 2 from your dexterity adjustment because you're
Okay.
still restricted by the overall bulk of the armor.
Okay. I just wanted to get my
Okay.
initiative up a bit because it sucked that it had no plus to my initiative. It also will help with other skills. So,
Yeah, no, of course.
hello.
Yeah.
I'm just happy.
Sorry, I had to mute
Yay!
myself for a second. It was like They had 4 guys on motorcycles going by the out front, and it was like so freaking loud.
That was me. Sorry.
Okay, well, no, you're right. Brr, brr. It's 7:35. GOP won't be here for a while. So what happens? You guys are going through this. I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, I'm horrible at those.
Charisma.
Well, that's interesting. I rolled a 16 for myself. That's just straight charisma, right? And
Yeah.
Ichabod. Ichabod didn't roll. He rolled a 17.
17 for Ichabod. Okay.
Yeah.
I got 15.
You got a 15?
Mhm.
Okay. I rolled a 5 for the wizard and a 2 for Dracul. Okay. What happens is coming out of the shadows
Hmm.
is this nasty creature.
Oh, a number Hulk.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So Chester recognizes this one. Now I only have one number Hulk, so I'll have to do some stand-ins. Okay. So what they do is they have this confusing gaze. So those who failed, which would be the 2 guys who aren't here, can't take reactions. On a failed throw, the creature can't take reactions until the start of its next turn, and rolls a d8 to determine what it does on that turn. So, Chester, I'll have you roll for Dracul, and Zach, I'll have you roll for GOP. You each roll a 1d8 for me.
1d8.
A D8. All right.
All right. 2. 4. I think I was Dracul.
Ooh, I rolled a 2 as well.
Okay. All right. So that will play out here in just a second. So first, is they did their gaze, and now it is your turn. Or it would be Dracul's turn, and Dracul, you guys can't see that well, but he doesn't seem to be doing anything. You don't hear any movement from him. When you think about the line of sight on that, it'd be hard to tell what he's up to anyways. Then we'll go to you, Nicodemus. With your dark vision, you are able to make out these hulking shapes as they come out from the shrooms.
Okay. Well, through his studies, he probably recognizes them, but he wouldn't know much about them beyond that. Is it? Are we doing initiative? Oh, we
We
did
did
do
initiative already.
I'm sorry. So my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop it!
So where am I in here? Can you point to my character?
Yes. You're right
there
here.
I am. I'm the robed one. So we got 3 to the north. There's one directly near me here. So I'm gonna have that's Dracul in front of Ichabod. Yeah, okay, marching order. I'm gonna let the paladin deal with the one in the middle. Since that is his direction. Ichabod is going to charge toward the one here up next to Dracul and kind of give some shielding to Rabbit's character there. So let me do Ichabod first. He's going to run up.
What's happening to my character?
Hey!
You're tracking and leading us, and we're being attacked by creatures. That's it. Ichabod goes up, and he gets, that's right, +7. So that's a 22 to hit the Umber Hulk.
Okay. So Ichabod hits.
Okay, he takes a bite at him, and he's also sweeping with his feet at the same time. So it's a DC 15 strength save, or be knocked down,
Okay.
and I'll do damage while you do that.
And he saves.
Okay.
These guys are beefy.
No, I would imagine, yeah. But he does take. Let's see, that's 9, 10, 11, 16 points of damage from Ichabod's bite. Okay.
Okay.
Then I, let me see here. The one to the rear, that's right, directly north of me, me and Aristides. I am going to, let's see, what do I want to do with that one?
Blow him kisses.
Well, no, I'm trying to think how best to deal with it. Let me,
Buy him flowers.
Bring him
all right,
cookies.
saving throw.
Bake a cake.
DC
Another
18,
saving throw, okay.
DC 18 strength save, please.
Got it.
Okay. So he's not bound. However, he he is slowed though, and he's going to take a little bit of damage here, not so much. So that's
Would you cast on him?
9 arms of Hadar. 9 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
That is necrotic, not psionic. And he is slowed. He's not bound though. And then as a bonus action, I am going to use my orb, so you can make your roll there.
Okay.
And he needs to make a, other than, to see if there's a potential corruption moment, but also he needs to make a DC 18 Dex save.
Okay. And you're good on the no corruption and the
Okay.
DC 18 Dex save. Ooh, fail. Hard.
Okay, so he
Rolled a 4.
is bound by the tentacle and begins to take crushing damage. Although this is it's technically psychic damage, but 10 points of psychic damage from the crushing tentacle around him. And yep, that's my round.
Okay. So, Dracul, just to set the stage, yeah, you had been traversing through the Underdark of the Feywild. I know you missed last week. You're going down there to find, hopefully to find the mother and father of the Paladin. And
Yeah,
you're the guy.
I vaguely remember something about that.
Okay.
I'm the guide.
You're the guide. It's like the Underdark where you're from, but it's more intense. There's some really, everything is on a different scale. The size, the smells. This Underdark has an oppressive. It is the mushrooms. It has this oppressive atmosphere to it, which is different from the natural world. And as you're going through the Underdark, everyone's keeping quiet, but the Paladin is just making these, for this sound from his boots on his plate mail. He just can't freaking figure out how to, I don't know, tie some cloth around him or something like that to deafen the noise. So it alerted some Umber Hulks who have an ability with their gaze to confuse people, and you were, and actually Aristides are both kind of stupefied at the moment.
It's not a charm thing, is it?
No, it's not a charm thing. It's not a magical charm. It's
No,
a
it's fine.
hypnotic gaze.
Just checking, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because you're resistance.
These are one of the Underdark's dangers that your character would be well aware of, though.
So, with that, it's now their turn. Now, Ichabod has latched on and is biting this one. Right, he tried to knock him down, so he's full on engaged. They are right up into each other.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna lay into him. Swings with his claw, and that is a +8 to hit, so 23.
A hit.
A 19.
19 damage.
No, 19 to hit. I'm doing all my attacks, and then I'll roll damage.
Oh no, you definitely hit. My Ichabod's AC is only 14.
Okay, and then he comes down after he hits him twice and bites on him with these massive, all these crazy mandibles, and that is also plus. So that's a hit also. I rolled a 14. Okay, so damage is. All right. Time to math, boys and girls. And find a D8. All right. So 1D8, 2D8, and 2 more D8. That's 48 damage. There it is. Okay. Oh, you had to roll under the desk. Got another one. Okay, so that's 7, 15, 21 plus 30, that's 31, 36
Okay.
points of damage.
Ichabod didn't like that.
The Umber Hulk's like wham with his claws, slash with his other claws, and then chomps down. Let's see, the 30 feet of movement. This one comes in and attacks the paladin. All right, so natural 20. So that is a 28 to hit with his first claw. His second claw was that 25 to hit, and then he chomps down with his mandibles. And that was a 14.
Yay! I didn't get bit.
So 2 hits. 2 hits, okay. So the first one is double damage. So let's see what I rolled there. Oh, I rolled a 2. Lucky you.
Yay.
So that's so far 9. That's 17, and 5 is 22 points of damage.
Total?
And now this one is slowed, so he's going to move
But
half
he's-
speed.
But he's also held now by the tentacle.
Oh yeah, he is restrained. So
DC
what's my
18 dex save.
DC for that?
18 dex.
To break free?
Yeah.
That's not a strength. Okay.
No, this one. I guess the idea is it's a writhing mass instead of a holding mass. I don't know. Whatever. It's a dex save. Yeah.
It works for me. And that's a fail. So as he's trying to get out, the thing just keeps on slipping around him and restraining his legs and his movement, and he is stuck. That puts us to GOP, who has 2. Let's see if he can. What did he break free? No action. Okay, I'll see if I can get free. I'll roll again. That's a fail. Unless he has a +6 to his charisma, which I don't think he has.
No, he's intelligence based. I have to say again, dude, I absolutely love your
Okay.
mushrooms.
Thank you. Those are actually crooked staff terrain. This guy does all this paper cutting craft for terrain. And I took his pattern and just changed the color because he just had like a red pattern, and then I followed some of his instructions and then altered the size and stuff so I could get like 6 different size mushrooms. But they're pretty fun. But
They're great.
yeah, if everyone wants to make quick terrain, you go to him and you just print and paste, and man, it's quick. So then on the start of his turn, let's see. Cool. Roll a D8.
D8.
Yeah,
I got a 5.
a 5. Okay, so now you're moving in just a random direction now because you're all confused. So roll a D8 again.
Literally just got a slight fear. Just in a computer game. It's quite funny. D8. 7.
So
Like good or bad?
you are going to go. Yeah, this direction. You start walking. Your movement is 30, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
Right into this rock. And he gets an opportunity attack on you. And that is a 18 to hit.
I think that's. Hang on, let me find my cat. I think that's dead on, isn't it? No, I've got 17. Yeah, definitely hit. If I can't do
That
anything
should
about
hit.
it,
Okay.
Yeah, we only have
No,
one
no,
tank in the
because you're all
party.
like, woo. And that's an 11 points of damage as he reaches out and slashes you as you just walk and make an easy mark as you walk by him.
Damn it.
Now it's the end of your turn, so roll a for charisma save.
charisma. Hang on, what is my charisma? Oh, it's not so bad. I have a +2 to that at least. That's a D20, right? I'm rolling. I haven't rolled it before. 16.
Okay. Yeah, as you get hit and then you crash into this big rock in front of you, you come to. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it is. That's at the end of your turn. So now it's yeah, Chester.
Oh, my turn. Yeah.
I think I got
Uh,
that. Yeah.
All right, well, let's continue on with Ichabod. He's trying to protect his teammate here. He's actually fairly clever little dog. I'm actually surprised at
Okay.
how high the intelligence is there. But he's just trying to protect Dracul and keep this
No.
thing in place if he can maybe even put it down.
All right. But
24.
before you roll though, before you attack though,
Yeah.
I need you to do another saving throw,
Oh, okay.
charisma saving throw.
That is 15, 15.
15. Okay, so he saves. All right.
Okay.
So 24 to hit.
24 to hit.
I'll take.
And
Yeah.
he's DC 15 strength save, which I know isn't probably very unlikely, but whatever.
No, I got 20. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And he is going to try to put some damage on him, though. And he does 5, 6, 7, 11, 16 points of damage. Same as last time.
Yeah. All right.
All right. My turn. I will take my bonus action first. And I will continue pressure on this guy. Just on your turn, keep trying to get out of it. He'll slip out of it eventually, I think. But I'm just going to keep applying that psychic pressure on him from the tentacle.
All right. Make a charisma save first.
Oh, that's right. Okay. 21.
Okay, good.
All right.
So you're applying a pressure to the one. All right.
I am, and so he's going to take some damage, but do another DC. No, that we already did that. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's much better. 16, 21 points of damage from the crushing tentacles on this guy.
All right. Good. Okay.
And then
Yeah.
my
The tentacles are just wrapping around his arms and everything, and you can start to hear some of that chitinous exoskeleton crack.
Yeah. And I seem to have it in place, at least for now. So I'm going to take my action. I'm trying to save spells and spell points, if you haven't noticed. And I'm going to go to my right, and the one that Leroy is dealing with, I'm just going to release 3 swirling bolts that just kind of blast into it here. So let's see if I can hit it. Let's see, what's my plus on this? Plus 10, that's right. So 23, 25, and 23. I'm assuming I hit all 3 times. And let me do my damage.
Yeah.
And where's the other one? Damn it. Oh, here we go. Alrighty. It takes... wow. Okay, that's... wow. 29, 39, 44 points. No, that's right. It's more than that. Hold on a second. So that's
Okay.
26 plus 555, 666. So that's 18. So what is that? 30, 36, 44. 44 points of damage. Damn, dude. And that's a cantrip. That's ugly. 44 points of damage to the one that Leroy's dealing with. I'm done.
All right. So Leroy, as you're engaged with this creature and you're getting, you're going back and forth and you're ready to strike. There is all these bolts come up and they're just blasting this guy, and pieces of this exoskeleton are just flying off, and there's this smoldering purple and black smoke just coming off from these gaping holes all over this monster's chest area. Nice turn, man. All right, now we go to the monsters. Okay, so this one will continue his attack on Ichabod. So that
Did you
is
did you skip me or?
no, you are last in the rotation.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
I did. Did I skip you?
I don't know because you
Son
said
of
the
a gun.
monsters. Like, did they go?
You
Yeah,
haven't
they've
gone
gone.
yet, have you?
Yeah, I think they've all gone.
You haven't gone yet. Okay.
No.
So I'm sorry. Yeah. Yep. Sorry. Go ahead, man.
All right. Well, this one that's in front of me that's like all beat up. I guess I'll finish him off. So I hit him twice, and when I hit him, I'm doing enhanced branding smite at level 2 for both of those. So let's see if I hit him.
Okay.
18
Hit.
and 18.
Good.
So-
Okay.
All right. Okay. So that first one's going to do a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. Now, don't you just normally have a smite like now with that level?
Yeah, I automatically get
Okay,
a.
cool.
It's a D8, 1D8, automatically. And then the other ones I
Okay.
think are. Oh no, it's a D10, and the other ones are D8s. Okay, that's how that works. Okay. Okay, so I need a D1 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, D10. Okay, so the first one does 28 damage,
Woo! All right.
and the second one does another 28 damage.
Another 28 damage. Okay.
So yeah, so what was that 56 total?
Yeah. And that was how many hit points he had left, man. That was awesome. Okay. Hey,
Perfect.
Jeff. Hey, Lady Celtic Moon. So with your magic sword glowing with its divine energy and the searing heat coming off from the branding smite, you come straight across its chest, crashing through those open wounds and even opening even a greater hole in its chest, and then you come back and go straight through with your sword, and you feel that monster's just life
Aw.
just end right there and go limp and just slide off your sword.
Nice.
Nice. Death token. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your turn. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. No, actually, I can
Okay.
I move? I'm gonna move.
And I forgot to have you do a charisma save. Give me a charisma save, actually,
Oh no!
because you're supposed to do this at the start of your turn. So this guy might still be alive.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Is 16 enough?
Yes.
Okay.
16 is enough. Good. Good. So what happens is just this confusing gaze. As long as you can see them and they can see you. I mean, if you can, their eyes, they're looking at you. They're mesmerizing you.
And
So now,
I'm gonna position myself in between the wizards and that one that's coming from the behind.
so how do you want to go about there? Yeah, because you have your movement now. Do you want to go
Yeah.
just straight across?
Yeah, just put me
Right
in
there?
between. Yeah, just put me right in between them.
How close do you want to be to him?
Halfway. Yeah, like right where your finger is.
And you
Right there,
duck
yeah, that's
under
fine.
a writhing tentacle to get there.
Yep.
Yeah. Like you do.
Like,
Okay. Like you do. So now we do the monsters. Okay. So back up to Ichabod and the Umber Hulk. So I rolled a 6 plus 8, so 14. So he hits on with the first claw.
yep.
Second claw, that's miss, and then the mandibles, miss. Man,
Lucky.
yeah, you got Yeah, I rolled really low. Okay, so it does connect with one. He just swings right down on top of Ichabod's head, and does 9 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. Now this one, just going to try to get out of these writhing black oozy tentacles. And I rolled a 7, so he's still trapped. So that's their turn. I'll go back. Now it's our TD's turn. He's going to do a charisma save. 15 is what he needed. Okay, so he comes out of his stupor. And I'll do a firebolt. 6. No. All right. So he fires. It careens right off the side of this armor as the fire arcs off and towards the mushrooms.
Aw.
Top of the round.
Get him, Dracul.
You are first.
Save
Jester.
Ichabod. Save him. The puppers is in trouble.
Well,
I
actually,
can't. I've
you're
got to do a charisma, haven't I?
Oh, that's right.
well.
Charisma
You're right now. Your
first,
back
right.
is to him. Your back is to him. You're not looking at its
Okay.
eyes, so you do not. As long as you're not, and you notice that you're not looking at him. Nothing's happening to you.
I suppose I've still got to attack it though. Look at its foot and attack. I suppose use my keen senses. I'm right next to it, aren't I?
Okay.
You are.
You
So
are.
I'm gonna
You're right
attack
next to
you.
him. So you,
That's
I
a
don't
good
know what I have
idea.
in my hand. I mean, I would stab it with my rapier, but I've no idea what's going on.
Oh,
'Cause
rapier
I
him in
missed
the
the
foot,
beginning.
dude.
Well-
That's a good idea.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
go
I'm
ahead.
rapiering. But what I mean is by not looking at his face. I haven't used a rapier in ages. I've got where's my
well,
sheet?
you probably would have had.
Hang on.
I mean, you would probably would have. Yeah, just go with it. I'm not. Yeah, that's cool.
No, it's just the rapier is a +1 and gives me a plus and an extra attack.
Yeah, it's a nice rapier.
It says, and an extra d6, yeah. So I'm just when I think about it, right? So, hang on a minute. I haven't used a rapier in ages. Oh, that's going to be loads better. 25 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
I'm
So
guessing
you get
that
your
hit.
second attack now. Yeah.
Oh, you want me to do that before I roll? Okay. And the second
Yeah, and you can roll your
attack
damage at
is
once.
22.
Okay. Yeah. So you jab into him twice. Nice.
Alright, so where's my damages? Okay, so it's d8 +1 plus. I've forgotten, I haven't used it in so long. What do I add? Is it my proficiency or is it my dexterity to add to damage? I can't remember.
Your dexterity.
I can't
Your
remember.
dexterity.
Yes,
Your
it.
yeah.
I'm just making sure because
And-
I've forgotten. It's been so long. Alright.
And
There we go.
no, that's fine. Ask the questions, man. You also get your that +1.
Wait, I only
also
add,
is
do I
attributed-
only add the dexterity to the first attack?
Nope. Both. And you add
Not
+1
do I
as
add it
well.
to both of them?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Okay, so right, okay.
So it should your damage, your modifiers would be whatever your dexterity is, which is like a +5, right?
Yeah.
And then
It's-
since it's a +1 rapier, when it's a +1 rapier, it becomes a +6, right? You add that one to it. And then if it has anything else, like I don't know if it had lightning or anything, any other stuff, but
It does have
you just
lightning.
roll your dice.
No. No, it has the
No, that's
extra
the arrows,
d6, which I haven't.
Yeah,
no,
that's-
this has an extra d6.
There you go.
The arrows is 3d6. I've done it. I just haven't added the d6, the extra d6. So
Okay.
that's not a good roll. That sucks. 34.
34. Awesome. For a rogue. Yeah, without backstab, he does 34. That's good.
And cunning action to jump out of the way after. So and no, I'm not
Yeah,
looking at him anyway.
So here's the map kind of
Being the
in your
ninja
area.
that I am. Well,
You've got
I'll
30
step
feet of movement,
out of the way,
so-
back away where I am, that rock that's literally right next to me. I'm assuming that's me. I don't know where I am. I'm assuming that's me next to the
Yeah.
So go right behind the rocks because there's rocks right to the right of me.
Okay.
Yeah, that way.
So
Yeah.
something like that. Okay. Now
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
use his
So I'm out of the
reaction to
way.
try and
So
swipe at you one more time. Oh wait.
No, he
Now you
has.
could
so
use
he
your
doesn't get
disengage.
advantage because it's a
Yeah,
cunning
disengage.
action. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah,
Well, you did disengage. Okay,
that's
perfect.
what
So yeah,
cunning
he doesn't
action is.
get
Yeah.
attack at you. Well, it's disengage, dash, or hide. Now, for some reason, I was thinking you just did the hide action, but that doesn't make sense. You're disengaging. Of course you are.
No.
All right. So
Yeah.
you get you. He can't even. You move too fast. He can't even react to how quick you get out of the way. Once you go in, you pierce right through that his shell. And you do it again, and he's looking very very bad shape. Now
That's good.
now it's the monster's turn. Okay, since we're doing the order correctly now. All right.
I'm glad I'm not next to him anymore.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
No, now it's my turn.
Well,
you
you
went
next to one.
already.
already, didn't you?
No, Dracul, then me.
I started. Yeah.
Okay. Well, give me a charisma save then.
Yep.
Nicodemus.
All right, I got a 22, and Ichabod got himself a 17.
Okay. Both save. All right.
Okay,
You're
Ichabod is still trying
Ichabod's active
to
first.
do his thing.
Okay.
I know it doesn't matter much, but he definitely hit the thing. And it needs to make a DC 15 strength save.
What was his hit roll?
His hit roll was 21.
Okay. Okay. I got a DC 16 on the save.
Okay, no problem.
Wait, strength, so 21.
Yeah, there
21.
you go.
Okay.
He's gnawing at it though. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. 6. I don't know. Every round, 16 damage. I guess that's the average for these dice. 16 damage.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. So Ichabod's just ripping off parts of this thing's body, man. He has exposed a lot of the shell, and he's just diving into the meat now. And good job. It's your turn.
And then me.
Let's
Let's see.
You can't see Ichabod, but you can hear the growling and the he's just going at it, and in
Sure.
your head you're just it's a good puppy.
Okay. Me personally, of course, I'm going to persist with the tentacle until it shakes it off. So no reason
Okay.
not to, right?
And
Let me,
yeah.
So let me do
And
that
Dave
damage.
is in the chat. Hey, Dave.
It's 8, 13, 19 points of damage with the crushing tentacle.
Okay, and you hear more of that of this exoskeleton just being cracking under the pressure.
I go negative and I kind of psychically scream at it, and I cast Mind Sliver on the creature. It needs to do
You haven't
a
used that in a while.
DC
All right.
18 intelligence save. Well, I'm trying to save spells and spell points, right?
Yeah. Well, that is not a strong suit for a big Umber Hulk. I rolled a 5 minus 1, so he had rolled a 4. So give me that psychic damage.
Nice.
Give me that psychic
Now,
damage.
he's taking damage here, and ooh, it goes up. Ooh, nice. Okay. So that's actually a lot more damage than I thought. I should use this more often. He's also at a minus. Let me make a roll. -3 to all rolls for 1 round.
And he's slowed. Okay. So I'll just write that down here on his hit point.
All right, hold on a second. 22.
You've totally controlled that guy from this whole entire combat. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, 12.
Shut down.
22, 24, 28 points of damage from Mind Sliver. Jesus, dude. Okay. Done.
He is a mess. His head is bobbing around like from all this mental anguish. It lets out a bellow and in a wail, like a painful wail, as its body is still being crushed and he's incapacitated. As he is just trapped and Brutalized. Messed
I
with the
should use
wrong
that more
people.
often. That is nasty, dude. Because I'm past 11th level now. It goes
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's a wicked one. I was wondering when you were going to use that one. All right. Now, damn. Okay. Dracul, Chester. It's Zach's turn, right? No, GOP. I totally screwed up this battle order, guys. Who wants to go?
I think it's GOP.
I want to go.
Zach?
I want to go.
I
don't wanna
I think
die.
I haven't gone yet, but
I think it's
I don't wanna
GOP.
die.
And then it's the
Cool, Zach.
monsters, and then it's the paladin. Yeah.
yeah. All right. It's actually monsters are supposed to be third, so here we go.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like they've gone more than anything else. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. I grabbed these dice to roll. I rolled an 18, so that is a 26. I'm hitting Ichabod, a 26. Oh, that's a bad one. An 11, and a 22
Hit.
with the mandibles. So that's 3d8 plus 10 here. So that's 10, 23 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. The next monster, here we go. Try and save. 20! He actually rips free of the tentacle, comes forward, and attacks the paladin.
Ichabod is
I
at
gotta do the
0
yeah, I did
on
that.
the ground.
What's that?
Ichabod is at 0, literally at 0 on the ground. He's not negative. He's at 0.
Oh, he's doing death saves. Okay.
No, he's not at negative
All right,
1.
so
He's at 0.
no, at 0 you start death saves. All right, so
Really? That's
yeah.
new.
So the paladin, I rolled a 19 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, what is it? 22, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I got to get a 22 to hit you. So
be nice.
14 and 8 to 22 though. So I hit you with the mandibles, and that
So he was able to break my hold, huh?
is yeah. I rolled a natural 20 on
Yeah.
his dex save.
Oh, well, I kept it up for a long time.
Hey, it was good. Yeah, I don't think it's ever lasted that long before. So so what do I have here? So that's 11, 17, 17. Shut up, Zach. 17 points of damage there. This is the best tentacle massage you've ever given. Now that ends their turn. So now it is GOP's turn. So we'll do charisma save. 17, and then he's going to try and save his spells also and do a firebolt. So that's a natural 20. So that's an automatic crit. And that's a... I guess it's just 1d10. I'm not sure what the whole spell list is, but he's just trying to... It's just a cantrip. So rolled an 8. He gets that plus 5 for damage, so that is 21 points of damage. And burns this one's head right... bursts it into flame when he hits it, and
Ooh.
he gets his first kill in a while. And he says to the paladin, "You make an excellent shield." All right.
Mhm.
So Ichabod is down. We are back to now. It's Zach's turn. Okay,
Yeah. I was
Zach,
like,
give me a charisma save.
But I'm not in the sight of anybody yet.
That's right. You don't have to do that now. Your turn.
Yeah, I will in a second. So I move into I go forward, so I have that direct line to that one that's sitting over there.
Okay.
And I get
So I'll move you
yeah.
like there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay.
a guiding bolt, but now I have to do a charisma because he probably can see me.
No, it's only at the start of your turn, so you're okay now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Tender, tasty paladin. Yep.
Yeah.
Man in a can.
Oh wait, do I have to?
Yeah, go ahead and hit him, dude.
It's
Do you have to make a range attack?
yeah, it's a range attack. But do I have to roll to hit on this? I forgot.
If it's a range attack, yeah.
Yeah.
When it's an attack action, you got to roll to hit.
All right. So is a 19 good? Are we good with a 19?
19 is very good. You hit.
All right. All right. This thing, I hope. I hope I can get it at higher levels. Oh, wait, no, I can upgrade it to higher levels. I'm gonna upgrade it to higher level. Cool.
You want to burn your spell slots?
Yeah, don't
Heck
burn
yeah.
spells, dude. Don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Well, mostly all his spell slots are basically smite, but in guiding
Yeah, I
bolt.
was about to say that's the only thing I use it for, really. But,
But you might want to hold on to some cure wounds because that's one thing we need to make sure. Okay, go ahead. Just finish your thing, and I'll bring up a little bookkeeping here.
okay. All right. So I throw the bolt. It does 20 damage.
How many?
20.
20. All right. Your bolt careens. You're just lighting up this whole area as it strikes dead center mass on this thing. It is not dead, but it is dropped down to its knees and is smoking from the divine energy radiant energy that blasted it.
Okay.
And now we're at the top of the round, so we're going. Dracul, you're first.
Get
All
it,
right.
cool.
Am I hidden now? I mean,
You are
I
out
was behind a
of
rock, so things have moved around a bit, but I'm out of the eyesight, right? So I can get my sneak attack, shoot the guy in the back. Literally, I can't hear anything.
Yes, you can.
Okay,
You can
sorry.
do,
I thought my headphones broke then for a second. Yeah, that's cool. I'll roll to hit then. And I got a 19. Same as Zach. I'm assuming that still hits.
Okay. Yes.
Unless it's been changed.
The arrow pierces. no, the arrow pierces its shell, its exo.
And I now need to roll all my damages.
Yes.
And then see if I need to have the crit because you never know. I don't know how many hit points it's got. We'll see what I roll. How many fucking dice is it? Jesus Christ. What level am I? I don't even remember. Where's my thing? I've written it down. I think it's.
Well, yeah. If you've been keeping up on your XP, you're 12, but I'm not sure. You may still be at 11 on your stats.
Hang on, just give me 1 second. Okay, just 1 second.
I tell you what, you will kill it just because of your. So, if you want to cut to the chase.
It's fine. I'm just literally like it'll only take me 1 second.
Okay.
I'll start rolling anyway, and I'm just waiting to see if it's only like a difference, right? So. Alright, that's the bow one. Uh, 47, I think, but that's without me checking. That's just what's on my sheet, but 47.
Okay.
Without
So
the.
you come around, you lean over the rock, take your shot. The arrow ignites with its.
No, yeah,
lightning
it's right.
and hits
It's
inside.
right. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Pierces through. The lightning just starts to intensify as like its shell was so weak, and lightning just comes out through different joints of its body, like out between it where its shoulder meets its torso, and out its elbows and its hands, and it's just and it just fries him from the inside. And that one is now dead.
I rush over to Ichabod.
Okay. Combat's over. Ichabod's down.
Yeah, I rush over to him. I pour a potion down his throat, just the standard one. I'm just stabilizing him anyway.
Okay.
Kind of pat at him, look at him a little bit, and I put him back in his little Shadowfell dimensional pocket.
Okay. Okay. Now, one bookkeeping thing is, Dracul, you are down quite a few hit points just from the other fights.
Man.
What's your hit point
You know
total
how
actually?
many?
I
That.
think you're down. Well, not quite a few. I think you're
It's
down
a hundred. It's 100.
24.
My sheet says 107, but I know I've got one roll I've not added to it, so it's 107 plus whatever my other level was that I haven't added to it, which isn't much anyway. So yeah, what did you say? Minus about 20.
24 is what I had, but I don't think I was real diligent because I was running a bunch of stuff at once. But we'll
It's
just go
fine.
with that.
I'll write
Yeah.
24 down. Yeah.
Yeah, you're negative 24
Where's
on
my?
your hit points. So
Oh, it's
okay.
one. Is it just a D8 plus? Yeah, I'll sort my sheet out tomorrow because I've not done it last week. I forgot all about everything. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it's good. So the so now some things are gonna now that you're here, the team's gonna have to rely on you for navigation in the Underdark. The
Yay. Useful.
sound travels really well down here, and there's a lot of things that have adapted to sensing in the dark without sight. So you just had a battle, with explosions and lightning, and writhing tentacles, and you're searching for a Baron Hoarfrost. I'm going to give you guys just a couple minutes to plot something out while I step out real quick.
So, Baron.
You let me know what you're going to do next.
Baron Horfrost? I thought he was a duke.
Oh, Duke. Yeah, Duke Hoarfrost.
That's not a good name. That kind of implies ice powers. We're going to let the paladin take care of that.
Oh no!
Yep, I'm going nowhere near magic.
Well,
I could
GOP doesn't have any
dispel.
damage on him. I don't have any damage on me. Dracul has a little bit, and Leroy, how much damage is he down?
I'm only down. Let's see, 22 points.
About the same as
I'm still,
Dracul.
I'm still way above 100. So
The difference is with me is, I can't take as much, I suppose.
Well,
I get to take a couple more punches.
you guys are more
to the
healthy
face.
than the squishy wizards, though.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. Plus, I can dodge and stuff. Then you have shields and things like magic
we do.
shield.
We
Is that
have
just
stuff
the
to protect
JP?
ourselves. Yeah. Actually, for a few rounds, he and I can have probably the highest AC in the party. What's your AC, Leroy?
22.
Yeah. So he and I can actually temporarily have like around 24 or so armor class, but we can't sustain it though.
All right, I get you.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm assuming we're just going to keep tracking our way down.
Well, you let me know what I need to do because I've missed the whole first part of this.
Well, we're just tracking in. It's no big deal. Probably what you're doing right now is the murder hobo routine, looking for the little nest, which is probably right next to us, which has their treasure in it.
Oh yeah, treasure hoard.
Yep.
Give me a
Let's do
survival
that.
check.
That's always a good idea. Survival.
Find that treasure.
Always with the switching of the sheet. Right, where's my set? Well, at least I have that. Alright, I got 17. Let's touch and go, I suppose. Maybe. I may have found. I may not have.
It is pretty hard to find. So he's going to take some time searching for a little bit, and after that, yeah, you do. Let's see. Umber Hulks are notorious for something that they crave. I don't.
No, they do hoard
What is
stuff.
it?
They are a hoarding creature. Yeah. Hook horrors aren't.
They kind of have they have a rat pack or pack rat sort of a
Yeah.
personality. So you end up finding kind of a mix of different things. There's a let's see. There's a lot of you find this pile. It's like a pile of different colored crystals. Okay. There's like some interesting black crystals that from the inside they illuminate. There's just like this spark of violet light that is and that inside of it, which is let me give me another survival check. See if this is 'cause it's very strange, and you're trying to think of anything that would be from where you're from.
19 that time. Don't ask me again because next time it's going to be a 2.
So, but I mean, this is yeah, it's reminiscent of some crystals that they had that some of them like a matron would be in a matron house in the Underdark. These crystals have like a psychic resonance, and they could use this to communicate. They could use it if it's what you think it is. It could be used as like almost a comm link, but either it's also would be used in like the drow
crystal chesters.
Crystal chesters, but the drow would use it in a way to absorb. They would put them like the people that they would torture. They would tie them up at the base of like and have a crystalline structure around them, so they could feel the pain that they're inflicting on people. So it gives an empathy. So the master of the crystal, the one who has attuned to it, can vibe out different things from people that are touching the crystal. So it has some other uses too, but you give it a little bit of research and you can find out how to use these because they're usually on a much grander scale to have any kind of power to them. Whereas here, smaller one seems to have some energy kind of pulsing out of it. So it may be more potent than the ones on the material plane. And also in there's some sort of gems.
Investigate later. Gems.
Yeah. So funky purple haze crystal. And then there's also some gems lying in there. Find a nice pile, like 17 gems that you can pocket. I mean, tell your party about.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, however we've got so much money anyway. I don't think it really matters if I pocket a few gems.
So yeah, Jakul comes back
aren't
and
you
says,
wealthy, Chester?
Yeah, but I'm the only one in the party actually spending my money. But you can have them.
I'd spend my money. I bought a bunch of poisons and all sorts.
Yeah, I spend it in the thousands though.
Oh yeah.
Well, his bow wasn't cheap.
I'm not extravagant. Oh no, yeah, my gear wasn't. I had to replace all my gear, didn't I?
Okay, so back to figuring out where you're going. So, Jakul, give me a what's your passive perception?
My perception.
19.
I have a skill of it. I'm literally trained in it. I have a plus 9.
Okay,
Wait,
so you have 19 passive perception.
Wait a minute.
So 19 passive perception.
I have,
That's right.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. So to zoom in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like you have senses like enhanced senses, man. I mean, you're like it's like a Wolverine almost level of like understanding your surrounding and picking up things that are going on around you, and you hear a little zzz, zzz, and as you look over, you can see going to let's say this would be to like your east. Some mushrooms like were disturbed as if something really fast just went down into this archway, into the cavern, where the cavern starts to narrow into another tunnel.
Jeff really wants you to check the dung for gems. I think we just did, Jeff.
Yeah. I think we're good.
So give me a perception. Give me a perception roll.
Perception. That is a I just add my normal plus to it, don't I? Not the 19, because that'd be silly.
I'll be right back.
You add
Yeah.
plus 9.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 22.
22. Yeah, you were convinced that there was some creature just took off, or more than one. That they didn't notice before. There, whatever it was quiet, and then decided to bolt.
Great.
All right.
Well,
So, they probably saw us kill.
yeah,
Sorry,
they know
Karen.
we're coming. Yeah, those are quicklings, I think.
Yeah.
Reporting back to the Duke.
Quicklings.
Quicklings, yeah. Nasty little Fae.
Okay, what are you guys getting?
Well, Rabbit's
How are you guys
going
gonna
to
proceed?
lead on, so he's gotta look for the path again.
All right, let's do
Yeah.
stealth rolls then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Let's do that. I'm telling you, I'm going to be hidden. Right, so that's 27.
Okay, you
13.
are totally moving quietly.
Zach, you're muted again.
Zach said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay.
I'll roll for RSTs.
He's
Rolled a
actually got high
12.
stealth.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. So
It's high, though.
we'll just do group stealth. So why don't you roll, and we'll take an average between 27 and whatever you roll.
Well, I rolled a 13, so.
Oh, you rolled 13. Okay, so I mean, that's still pretty good average.
Yeah, just
What, 13 and
like
I'm
what,
going nowhere near these guys.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, we're
Not a
following
No,
we're
yeah.
following Dracul.
Okay. As you guys go for about another hour without any
Incident.
spontaneous incident, you do feel a slight rumble in the ground. There's some tremors.
Ooh.
And let's see. Then the temperature drops
Oh goodness, here we go.
incredibly.
It's getting chilly. All right, best get my jumper on.
Yeah, and as then you start to notice there's frost on the caverns. There's no longer any fungus growing. So let's see if I find another picture. Okay, there isn't any more fungus growing. It is too cold. It's getting very, very cold in here. You start to see your breath, and there's a like this. There's like an ear. There's a just around the bend or through this pathway. You see up in the distance a pale blue light.
Don't go into the light.
Okay. Gentlemen, what do you choose to do?
Well, maybe Dracul, you can go and scout a little bit and see what that citadel is.
See what that deaf white light is.
Yeah. Sure, is what we're looking for.
Okay. Well then, we may as well. I'll go, but I mean, I'm going to be very quiet.
Or just use your invisibility.
Oh, I could do. I forgot. I haven't used that in freaking ages. Last time we were fighting something big, it could see me. I'll use invisibility. I haven't used it in a while.
Okay. You blink out as you
Okay.
you go to the ring of spell storing. You focus on it and you watch your hand disappear, and then you are invisible. And
I was gonna say, if it's
Are you
just
gonna
my hand,
do-
How am I going to use my bow?
well, I mean, that's just the effect. You watch it, your hand disappears, and your
Yeah, I
arm
know.
is-
I know. I was just. It's fine.
All right. Oh, smart ass.
You want me to roll stealth?
Smarty
Yeah.
pants today. All right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna roll for stealth, or are you just gonna? Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm rolling for stealth. 24. He's
Okay,
invisible and
good.
stealth. He must
So
be good
as you
at
walk,
everything.
you see there is frost and a light. Starts to be a little bit of ice on the ground, and so stealthily walking, you don't make any noise on the ice, and you're doing your best not to leave any tracks. And as you peer around the bend,
Yep.
you see like the facade of a like actually the tunnel ends, and there is a wall that looks like it's a castle, and it takes up the entirety of this tunnel. And the castle, it's not an entire castle. It would be like a front gate, and the gate is not iron. It's made out of ice. The walls are like it's like an ice castle essentially. The walls have an opacity to them, but they are blue. There's light radiating out from the gate, and posted. Oh, actually, give me a perception roll. Let's see what else. Or that's what you see. Yeah, that's what you see. So give me a perception roll if you want to.
25.
Okay, so you see silhouettes of humanoids beyond the gate, and they are large.
Uh-huh.
The
Expect
gate
nothing
itself
less.
has got to be about yeah. Thank you. The gate itself has got to be 25 feet in height and a good 15 feet across. So you want to get closer?
Alright, so I'll get a little bit closer, but not too close.
Okay.
So if I can make out anything else. I mean, I've got a good vision, so
Well, this kind of
it's
this
just not that
negates
good
your
for me.
it's going to negate your dark vision because the light is you're looking at into it.
But yeah, of course.
But
If it's too light, I won't be able to see too well. There's not. Then I'm.
but it's not painful to you.
If I
It's
can't.
not sunlight. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll have a bit of a further look. I mean,
Okay.
that's what everyone's going to want me to do. As long as I
Okay.
don't go too
So
far.
as you look in, you see. With that, I'll continue with. He had a good perception roll. You see one of the guards, and you see this misshapen giant with deformities all over. His hands one hand is twice as large as the other. His eyes are bugging out. It's extreme, just lots and lots of ripples and muscles, but just not exactly in the right proportions.
Fomorian.
What was that?
Fomorian.
What did you say? Oh, all right. I thought you said something like that. I wasn't sure.
It's a Formor. But
As long as you know what it was.
I know what it is, yeah. But it's interesting D&D's take on it because it's fine. But if you go back and look at the old Gaelic, it actually means the altered ones or the empowered ones, and the Fomorians were kind of like people with superpowers or something like that. Is what they really were. But this is fine.
All right, now it's your move. What do you do?
Well, I'm not fighting them. I know what's in there. I'm going back quietly to let them know what's down there. I'm not going in on my own. We'll send the paladin
Okay.
first,
Well,
Okay.
and we'll hide behind him. And then
how do
be
we
fine.
want to approach this anyway? I mean, we could.
Leroy Jenkins.
Well, I mean, we have three options. Well, we can't stealth in really because we can't stealth in. We could just charge and attack, or we could take the negotiation route.
I do want to know what the heck the
Think
curse
the
is. and
negotiation route will work this time?
I have
stuff.
no idea.
Well, this
I-
is
I-
your story, isn't it? So I suppose it's up to Zach.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
That's
well,
true.
I would prefer if Nicodemus actually like if we got some information
Mhm.
like of like what this curse is, and I'd actually not like to kill this guy if I don't have to, because I don't know what the repercussions of killing him are. He's a big mean dude. he's here for a reason. So, and maybe it is my mom and my dad's fault. Like maybe they really
Might
did
be.
F up, and I'm just making it worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just I'd rather go negotiate first, and then if we have to fight, then we'll fight.
Well, if you want to go that route, I could go in myself and try to have a dialogue, and you guys make sure you stay 1,000 feet behind me in the shadows, and I can bring you in if necessary very easily. As long as you're within 1,000 feet
Yeah,
of me.
that sounds all right with me.
Yeah. Actually, you don't even have to be.
If you're
within
okay doing that.
I'm fine doing that, yeah. Because I can create. I have a 1,000-foot range. I can create an arcane portal, and you guys can charge through it. So
I see.
Right.
yeah, it's a cool spell.
Sounds good.
I like it. All right.
So I guess this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I guess so. Jeff is really interested in doing a cavity search of the wizard, so that's nice. All right. Alrighty. Well,
Well, he's not. He's not here to consent nor object, so I don't know.
that's fair. That is fair. Yeah. All right. These guys get into position, and I just kind of float in plain sight and head toward the gate.
Okay. So you guys are following his instruction and staying back as probably before the bend or something, or where the weather turns cold. And Nicodemus hovers. His hair and cape slightly billowing,
Yeah.
and approaches the front gate.
I do. I do it very openly. I'm trying to be seen, and as soon as something sees me, I call out "Hail" in Sylvan.
Okay. You see the Fomorian, or you see a Fomorian approach from the other side of the gate. Hey, who be you?
I am Nicodemus Shadowdusk, and I wish parley with Duke Horfrost.
Frost. Will parley only with the son of Jenkins.
Very
Gosh.
well.
All right.
I
guess I'm
communicate to you, and I tell you I translate what has been said.
All right. And then I'm like, I look back at the wizard and the rogue, and I'm like, see you on the other side. And then I walk over to you, and then
Good luck.
go over to Nicodemus and the abominate whatever guy. And I announce myself for you, like, I am Leroy Jenkins, son of I have it. I have it. Right here. Son of Runtherius and Farlethia. Farlethia. I say it like that too. I'm like, for.
Okay.
Okay.
You had to make it hard. So
Yeah, I did.
And
so you're gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Me and Nicodemus.
Okay. All right. As you say that, the Fomorian steps back, and you hear a large crack from the ice and the sound of chains as the gate lifts up, and frost and snow pour off from around the frame of the gate as the gate is raised, and there's the creaking of the chains, and it is as soon as you walk through the portal or the archway, and as soon as you do, the temperature drops even colder. It's getting like very uncomfortable in here. It's like you could feel it in your fingertips and on your nose. And when you breathe in, it's sharp and your boogers freeze.
Oh.
And you walk from and above you and in front of you is a keep. There's the cavern opens up, and the keep is from floor to ceiling or floor to roof. This intricate iced castle of looks like, elvish design and motifs to it. There is another Fomorian at the top of the stairs that leads to the main door, and to the drawbridge. On the other side of the drawbridge, the bridge is down, and you walk over, and as Nicodemus floats, the huge chasm that it's out of your vision as far down as it goes, but cold mist is rising up out of the chasm, and you enter in the this grand hall inside the castle. Everything is made out of ice. The columns are made out of ice. There are furs and carpets. Oh no, not the boogers freezing things. There's carpets, thick carpets and tapestries. On the side of this hall, the hall has a door on the other end that is open that would lead to the throne room. But as you, the tapestry has pictures of a elf hunting with companions. You see there's a female. I'm saying elf, but it's fae. It could be a ladrin. It could be any kind of. But their ears are exaggerated. Their hair is exaggerated, and they're hunting, and it looks like springtime. Then the tapestry changes to the main hunter is now in a bloody fight, and standing triumphant over a foe, again with a couple people accompanying him, and then that also shows the same character ruling, in another scene, on top of a like it looks like a crystal throne in a crystal chamber, like the architecture is crystalline in formation, with blues and purples and greens and violets of all these cool colors that are woven into the tapestry that show. It looks like crystal. It's shiny and glittering. The tapestry. Also, one thing you notice is that it's somewhat subtly animated. So the people are moving. Like the horses look like they're riding on in their hunt look like they're in motion, yet they're not moving at all across, but in stationary at the same time. The also shows that a fall. This lead character is now falling, and as it hits the ground, as he shows him on the ground, and it looks like he's falling down the cavern. His skin has turned blue and white, and his body now has this snow motif and icicles, and the background is a mixture of like icebergs and caves as he sits on a frozen throne. And as you're looking, as you walk up to the hall, you get into this. You start to hear this music from like a harpsichord and a small fife. And with that, you are entering in the throne room. And let me switch to the camera here and give you a picture of it. Camera. Let's put you guys down here. In the center of the throne is a slender, beautiful woman dancing to this music. At the end of it is a thin elf, gaunt, with blue and ice skin. His hair is all frost and stark white. Oh wow, I need to change the brightness on this. Hold on, that's really washed out. There you go. Is better.
Too dark.
Too dark?
On this side. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. I was trying to see what it looks like on YouTube here, but I just plugged in an old flat screen as a monitor. I'm not sure if the color spectrum
Well,
is
I
good
see
enough
what's
on it.
being presented here. This is fine.
Okay. Okay. And hold on, where's my picture of my dude?
I
I'll
get
take it off. I
5G
can't
next
find it
weekend, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Start calling you G Money.
You talk about 600 or so up and down, right? That's pretty good.
That's
Son of a bitch, I
okay.
can't find this
Just kidding.
picture.
Oh man.
Okay.
I actually had to go to the council and convince them to bring it into my village, dude. Years ago.
We need it.
Yeah.
So sitting on this throne, is as regal as is dark, has this as what you would assume to be the Duke Hoarfrost. The beautiful woman dancing. Her. Well, actually, I'll leave it up to you guys. How do you want to go from here? You want perception checks? You want to do whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Any questions for me?
I'm gonna perceive some things.
Yeah.
No, I'm
probably
not.
smart.
I got a 2. I got a 2. I'm not perceiving anything.
I got a 15 on a perception roll.
Okay. What? You got any questions for me?
Well,
you do notice that, yeah, there. I should have put this in here.
well, there's a dancing elven lady. There is an elven ice wizard of some kind, 2 Fomorians, and what's the other figure standing next to him near the throne?
One, it's a male with an all in black with the crimson skin. And then there is a female. Appears to be you think it looks like a drow. Appears to be drow, though. Her complexion is different from Dracul's, but her skin is still dark. Greetings, welcome to my hall.
I do have one question before you start. I have one question before you start.
Yeah.
Since we've moved into this place, therefore my arcane gate potential has moved. 1,000 feet behind me, where exactly is that? Is it in front of the gate or inside the gate?
It is, well, inside the gate.
Inside the gate. Way inside the courtyard or inside the building?
Let me think about this because I didn't draw a map for it. Let's say it's going to be 1,000 feet is still going to be closer to the drawbridge from this point. Inside, it's going to be inside the gate, but it's going to be
Okay.
on the drawbridge.
I relay that information to the party.
It's really 1,000 feet away. Doesn't even actually, that would even get almost inside the building because the hall itself was grand and huge. The tap.
I just wanted to know. I relay that information to the party. Go ahead.
Okay. The Baron's still sitting. He says, all right, Luranithus, welcome to my home. It's been a long time since I've seen you. You've grown into a fine young man.
Is he's saying this in Elvish, right? Something I can understand.
Actually, he's speaking in common.
Oh.
In common, he says this to you. He says, I have been watching you for all these years. You are quite impressive, young man.
Sorry, I'm hearing myself in the background somewhere.
Yeah, you got an echo going on.
Really, all your friends are invited. There's no need to keep them outside. Come, enjoy what I have to offer you.
I guess
And the
I
music
go
is
and
playing as this woman,
yeah.
is spinning and dancing around this.
Is this a
Mosaic
Luke, I
on
am
the
your
floor.
father situation?
Yeah. So I guess I don't want to seem like I came here to kill him. So I'm like, okay, and I go and I sit down on the blue tile that's up on the top left. I go sit down on that pillow.
You go over to this. Okay, and he says,
Yeah, I sit down,
Yes.
and I like nod to Nicodemus to do the same. Like, let's just see where this goes.
I
But really, don't keep.
I relate to the party that
Yeah,
they're
like,
invited in, and
okay. Okay.
I will take
well,
a cushion
I,
toward the back.
Gonna be next to one of those big guys.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I mean they're not right on top of you. They're at their posts here.
Yeah.
But it says, Nicodemus, you could please let them know. I'm sure you could let them know rather quickly.
I have, my lord. Thank you for your hospitality.
Bring the other two in.
Okay. So I know why you have come, and what you do see may seem cruel, but this is just. And the other two arrive.
Because he, yes. I'm just disappointed.
Okay.
We don't have
Where do you want to
GOP.
sit? You're cool.
Where you want to be, yeah?
Oh, you guys just want to all be here, or?
Hey, why not?
Okay.
And I don't exactly know how to ask him like what's going on, other than to say, "What is going on? Why was my family like?" I have so many questions. Where do I start? But I guess I ask him where to start at the beginning, like where did all this start? You know, my mom being cursed, my father being cursed, my life being cursed. What's his deal?
Well, since we're all family here, I can tell you some. I can tell you this story.
Family. Hold up. We're
Jan-
family. We're family.
Young Dance. Well, yes, nephew. We are family.
Oh God, you're my uncle. That means my mom. That's your sister. Oh God.
My sister, Farabellatha. It's a shame that she has to do this, but she understood, and so she dances.
The lady in front of us has red hair.
But I go-
Orange red hair, right?
Yeah, sorry. Flaming red hair. Yeah, it almost leaves trails as she's dancing, you know. It does leave trails as she's dancing. You're cool. You notice in the mosaic
Yep.
that there is it looks like a human right here in the center. Kind of in a fetal position, but the arms are sort of bent up, one over but he's sideways flat, two-dimensional in a mosaic. And she's dancing right around him and tries not to go over him.
Ah, that's my dad. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this story is old. My sister. My sister and I. We're always close. The best of friends. And then, well, she met your father. And for my protests, she went to your world. And fancied herself an adventurer, a sorceress. A mage of great renown, of great beauty, and great strength, and many were the triumphs of her and her colleagues. And one of those colleagues was Ron Thalis. And they, though I protested, fell in love and were wed. And a son was sired, and you were born. A tragedy befell them, as an evil hag cursed your mother, which cursed you within her womb. And though that during that time had fallen and my powers were depleted, and I former strength is not what it once was. Your mother came to me for help, and I gave much of myself to cure her. And I only asked for a trifle in return, and she denied me. Even though I healed her, she broke the promise. And this is the result. It's a shame.
What did you ask for?
Well, to raise you.
Oh. Uh-huh. Okay, so evil hag lady needs to die. That solves that problem.
I don't. The problem is.
Oh no! This doesn't involve you. This is something else.
Oh.
Oh yes.
You mean the blood hag of Muckduck?
Yeah, that one.
Yes, I saw you. I saw you as you approached her. I have been watching you for a while. Your whole life.
That's not strange at all. Not awkward.
And what you have accomplished intrigues me greatly. I'm very proud of you, Leronithus. Your challenge ahead of you is great indeed, and the prime material plane needs you.
Yes, that's why I prefer to not engage in anything that we don't need to in order to resolve this. There has to be something I can do to resolve this curse and for you to set my family free. There has to be something.
They only have 250 more years to go, and then they will be freed.
My father's a human. Will he live that long?
Right now, he's not aging at all.
Oh God! So she. And there's no. What is it called? Pardons to this prison sentence.
Well, the promise is sacrosanct. It cannot be broken.
Huh.
If I were to break this, the consequences would be dire for all of us.
I look over to Nicodemus because I'm just lost. Like I'm just baffled by the fact that there's like helplessness. And I'm like, can you help me out here? I just don't know what to do.
I bow to Leroy, and I look to the Duke for permission to speak.
He nods his head slowly,
Well,
and his eyes look so dangerous to you. They were warm when he spoke to Leroy.
Oh no, I'm well aware. I say to Leroy, well, this is the way of the Fae. Although I
This
would be
is the way.
curious, Your Majesty, as to what negative benefits would befall you for reducing the sentence upon your family.
Well, the higher courts would find that a great offense.
I see. And which court do you swear fealty, sir?
I swear fealty to the courts of the Dark Queen,
Oh,
the Unseelie.
I understand.
And his
So-
eyes go a little. His eyes go a little crazy. When he says Unseelie, his eyes go a little crazy gangster for a second,
So
and then kind of settle for.
I say to him, then our appeal would be to the higher power, then, not to you, Your Majesty.
I don't think would be possible.
Why so?
This is just a. This would be
AKA
a trifle.
Dungeon Master doesn't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm. that was a
I-
jab, if you didn't notice.
Yeah, and he just said that wouldn't be possible. You said why, and he said because I forbade it.
Yeah.
I see. So
He's
who holds?
trying to
authority,
show off
Your
his
Majesty?
biggest dick.
Yeah, I know what he's doing. Yeah, I say. So who holds power, Your Majesty? You or the Dark Queen?
Loronithus. The situation is complicated. I do not wish to see my sister in pain so much. This is the penance that she must serve. But for you, I see great things. And I wish to help you in your battle with the Queen of the Dragons.
Ally from the Fey realm.
Yeah, but are you willing to sacrifice your parents?
And he
for
gets
that?
up.
It's,
He gets up off his throne and walks over towards you.
oh god.
And the temperature drops negative degrees. But for fine. You guys, it doesn't get too much colder here. And as you start to feel like to shake a little bit, like the onset of hypothermia, he breathes and a mist comes out and you warm back up as if you were above land.
And no, Jeff, we have not fireballed Chair Frosty Pants yet.
Oh god.
Give it time.
Share dance.
The only thing I could think of, this is what I'm thinking right now, is like either
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he puts this offer, but he says Loronithus. Imagine us fighting side by side against the flames of dragons.
I want to see if he's good or evil, so I cast detection of good and evil.
He's part of the Unseelie court.
I don't know what that means.
All right.
Well, actually, go ahead and now, Detect Good and Evil, yeah, 5e, they kind of got rid of alignment, but let's do it anyways.
Got rid of alignment.
I mean,
I'm not evil.
they got rid of like all the alignment-based spells, it's not that important. It's almost like,
Oh, I see.
in the mechanics, because Detect Good and Evil now, if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend within 30 feet of you. So it's more of a locate. It becomes a locate monster spell. So go ahead, detect good or evil.
I was just sitting there waving at it.
Don't you have to do a saving throw on that? Not me.
Sorry, you tell me. I just closed the book. Shit, hold on. That's right. You can get to it quicker. No, I don't. It's just an action.
Oh, okay.
It's just has limitations on its distance and there's certain barriers. So what happens is you sense both inside of him.
Like, on the one hand, he'd be a great ally to have in the battle to come. On the other hand, he's got my parents. But
There's conflict. There's like this conflict to him. There's the evil nature to him, but you sense this like yearning to do.
oh god,
right.
he's Darth Vader.
That's what I said.
sense
He's
the
good
good in you.
He is.
I sense the good in you.
That's it. You're gonna lose a hand at some point.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's happening.
Ah.
Yeah.
Crap. And also he's family, so it's like, I just got hit with a lot of deep things. You know what I mean? And I look at him and I'm like, can I at least speak to my mom? I've never even spoken to her my whole life. Can I just speak to her? Or is she like in a trance for the next 200 years?
250.
That.
I can focus my powers and allow her to speak, but you must dance with her
Oh. Okay.
in order
For that
to
to work.
communicate. So he
All right,
goes
so-
back over
yeah.
over to his throne,
Mhm.
and give me a dex.
Oh. Yay! I'm so happy I put some dex in me today. You know?
Yeah.
Alright, so that is a 15 for dex.
Okay. So you walk up to her, and time, as the music hits at the right time, and she puts her hand out to you, you swoop right in. And as you come close to her, she embraces you. And it's like a hug that you've been yearning for your whole life. It's like this hole is filled, and you feel, and you start dancing, and you feel her warm breath on the side of your face, and she says, "My baby."
And I'm just,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is never what I wanted to happen.
and
What do you say to her?
I just feel like I've been talking like I'm so sorry. There's nothing I could have done to stop this. You know what I mean? Just like, I want her to know that I'm okay. You know, I'm okay. You know, even though you weren't there, Dad did a great job, and I'm okay. And I need to ask a very, very serious question.
Real quick before you do that, Bill, while this is going on, and since the Duke is lowering this effect so that he can interact with his mother, can I use my decode thoughts to record this conversation for Leroy in the future?
Yeah.
I do. So.
Give me a. Are you doing this overtly, or are you trying to do it?
I'm just doing it. I'm not trying to be aggressive in this situation whatsoever. I just thought
Or sneaky, you're not trying.
No. I just thought it would be a nice gesture for Leroy.
No,
No.
okay. So you cast your spell. Now, this is cool. The red-skinned person moves a little bit.
Okay.
The Duke raises his hand up, like to hold him, because he observes you start to weave a spell.
Yeah, sure.
And yeah, you can do that recording.
Yeah. So go ahead.
And I look
there's
at her
just a
in the
little-
eyes. We're dancing, and I ask her like, this is what's going on right now. Dad is below you, and you're above,
I know.
and there's a curse.
I know.
But there's nothing I can do. I would have to
She grabs
kill.
you. She grabs you. Okay. No,
I'm
I'm sorry.
just like,
Finish.
I would have to kill your brother, my uncle, in order to lift this. But even then, there might be even worse dire consequences because this goes even deeper. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just basically like it's one of those things where it's like I'm so confused. I'm like, should I do this or should I leave you two? You know what I mean? Like, what would be the
Yeah,
better
yeah.
thing? You know? And I'm just kind of like, I look at her. I'm like, do you want me to do this? Because I will, but there are going to be consequences. They're going to be pretty serious. You know?
There we go. Do.
Cool.
Yeah. No. She holds you by your head and puts your chin over her shoulder, and her chin is like locked over yours, and she said, there's a better way.
And I'm just like, I'm listening.
Catch him breaking. Let's promise. Make him promise to you.
Okay.
And then there's a snap of fingers, and
Yeah.
she kind of.
Yeah.
Well, actually, before that, she says, I can hear. I can see. I can act silently. And then there's a snap, yeah. And you step back out of the dance there.
Ooh.
I ask Rabbit.
And you
I asked Dracul mentally. May I have one of the gems you took earlier, please?
Oh, you're on about the secret com gems.
Yeah, those ones. Seeing I'm in your head all the time. Just one.
You're gonna have to have words about that. Yeah.
Do you give me one?
Yeah.
Okay. I put that. I put the recording of that into the gem, and I wait. I just pocket the gem until later.
okay.
I turn to my uncle, and I tell him, and I say to him that how am I going to say this?
Well, you have to think of a promise that you can make him make
Well,
that he
No, I know.
cannot keep.
he was going to say something, though. While
ahead.
Dracul and Nicodemus, pass the note, and the dance is then done, and as you turn around, he walks forward to you, and his eyes look like a cool ice blue, soft, and he says to you, we can together defeat the Dragon Queen. We can redeem my honor. And we can face the Raven Queen and free your mother.
You promise?
Join me.
You got to make a promise, buddy. You promised that to free
On
my
this-
mother if I help you. My family if I
On
help
this,
you.
I swear. He says, on this, I swear. And now
So he's-
I can
so he-
return you
Okay.
to a place and time of your choosing. For you have lost many, many days traversing the realm of fairy.
Cool. So I guess we're gonna go back and basically walk. It'll be like we never left. Like we will have went into the
That
door
I
and then
can
we
do.
did. And then you could just, it's like we just came out of the door. Perfect. So we get that time
No.
back.
But the infinite forest will stay or not. It is a mind of its own. But your father will have to stay.
Figured as much.
But I can send you back to his doorway.
And send me and my team back. Okay. And how will I
You and your
call
team.
how will I call upon you when we are ready for a battle?
One moment. Flipper Gibbet. Retrieve the sending stone. And this dark-skinned elf goes back to a chest that was in here, comes back and hands him a smooth, small onyx ball that could fit in the palm of your hand. It has no fractures. It is completely smooth, and it has a little bit of weight to it. And it says, "With this sending stone, you can speak to me."
Awesome. Cool. I look at him.
Then we are in a. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, we're in agreement. I look at him and I say, I see good in you. You know that, right? And I let him know that I sense this is going to become a Star Wars moment. You know, that I see the struggle in you. And I just want him to know that I can see it. That I can see that he's struggling. You know what I mean? I want him to know. And then I go walk over to Nicodemus. And I'm like, you guys ready to go?
Okay.
I go over to the team.
Indeed.
Okay.
Right. I look at my uncle and I'm like, portal away.
So as you guys walk, you start going through this archway, and as you do, you look over your shoulder, and as your mother's dancing, she's keeping her eyes on you as best as she can as she turns. You know, she looks over her shoulder, then flips her head around real quick and looks at you. And you go into a room with with runes on the floor, in a circle. Step into the center.
All right. We all step in the center.
Yeah. As I do, though, I do look back and
Okay.
I bow my head and say, Lord Horfrost, thank you for your hospitality.
And yeah, okay. He's accompanied with his wingmen, just so you. All right, and Lord Harfrost. Okay, he says, "It has been an honor." Goodbye.
Yeah.
And, he casts his spell, and you guys are all whisked away. Okay, let me get something else up on the screen then. Yeah.
Well, isn't that interesting? I'm of royal blood. Woo! Actually, I don't know. Is it Duke royal, or is it just a Duke, just like
Duke's
some
one step
Duke?
from the king or queen.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Prince Charles is the Duke of Chutney. Right, Rabbit? So, you guys, when you teleport back, you're not in the Order of the Gauntlet's Keep. You are in a, what do you say? A hellscape. The earth is blistered. The temperature is incredibly hot. The skies are red. There are open fissures in the ground with molten lava pouring out, smoke filling the air.
teleport us to Dwarven land, or where'd we go?
There are ruins of a settlement.
He's teleported to the future when they've summoned the.
Maybe to Avernus.
There's like some ruined buildings that look like the outkeeps of Waterdeep. In a sense, give me a perception.
Yeah.
No!
It's the future.
Hey, you sent us to the
We've been.
future.
Yeah, we've been. What is it? We took too many drops of the future potion. If you remember Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
23. 23 perception.
23.
Perception.
Yeah, we can go with.
I got 25, but I suppose it doesn't matter.
Well, thanks, Rabbit. Just upping me. 23.
Well,
well, I got 25. You gotta do.
Little to no vegetation. You're among some ruined. Oh.
Your uncle's a dick.
Right?
No, just waiting for it to go. I would rather. It would have been fun just to kill him.
Yeah, well, I thought it would have been better, but obviously I was wrong. Give a paladin a break here, man. Trying to do what's best for my family. Darth Vader sent us into the blistering future after the attack already happened, where everybody's already dead. See? It's on fire still. Still on
Should have
fire.
made a third battle map. I didn't know if we were going to get this far, but.
We're doomed to come here anyway, regardless. Man, I hate drawing eyes. Can't they just work right first time?
And you hear sounds of like animals screeching that you totally unnatural, never heard before. What do you guys do?
I put out. See, you said we're in Waterdeep. So I put out feelers. Or is there anyone?
No, I didn't. I said it looks. I said okay. All right. I'm sorry. You guys rolled your perception roll. So let me try and give you. Hold that thought, Chester. Sorry. Because what I tell you might change your idea. So you would be like somewhat farther on the outskirts of Waterdeep, where you have different settlements out there. The city itself looks like a smoldering ruin. The Mount Waterdeep is blackened with blasts. There is possibly dragons in the air. There are dark shapes circling above the town. Their city is in ruins. There's a heap of smoke and burning. Okay, but probably might not change what you were going to say, but go ahead.
No, I just feel out. Is there anyone I know still alive? Family and such. Barebone.
So let's see. You do get a response from Hersa.
Okay.
Very faint. What? You're alive?
Indeed. How much time has passed?
Where have you been? All hell broke loose.
How much time has passed?
I don't know. It seems like an eternity. It's a few weeks since it's been about a month since I saw you last.
Does the manor
Maybe
stand?
more. No, I'm in. I'm in Hallister's keep. He's locked everything down. You will not find refuge here. He has not let anyone. He's let many of us die on the outside.
At least you are safe. We will do what we can from the outside.
Yeah, Jeff. There are some ruined buildings that look like ruins. I am eloquent. Yes.
I look
I
over at
pull out the
Leroy.
I pull out the little stone, and I'm like, I don't know how to work this thing though.
Okay. It turns. It's like grabbing dry ice.
Huh?
Um,
They get us some wearing
you take
gloves.
2 points. Yeah, you take 2 points. It goes through your gloves, and you
Oh,
take 2
shit.
points of frozen damage. As long as you're. Are you? Do you still hold it or?
Yeah, because I want to use it. But so I look at Nicodemus. I'm like, ow! How does this thing work? Ow!
I I speak
It starts
to
to
you,
crack.
and I say,
Huh?
It starts to crack and crumble into like dust and snowflakes. And in your head, you hear an evil laugh. Our whole family is cursed. You are not any different, child.
and I
You
just
all
look at
fall
Leroy,
together, and then
and I say, your uncle's a
it blows
dick.
away in the and then it just blows away in the wind.
It's just a consensus, yeah.
Yep. And my heart is hardened slightly, and I feel anger that I haven't ever felt before, ever, like a murderous sort of anger that a paladin shouldn't have. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm just so angry that I'm like ready to go murder his face. You know?
And you hear this. As like a wyvern is coming out of the sky, lands on this building, and screeches at you like that.
What kind of wyvern is it? Is it
That's
like,
one.
what kind is it?
It's a wyvern, Reverend.
It's a
Reverend
wyvern.
No, wyvern. Roll initiative.
Yep.
Okay.
Holy crap!
What's my initiative again?
I got a 20 because I got a +1.
All right.
What's my actual?
Oh, 21.
No, just 20. 20.
Cool.
Hang on. I'm
20,
trying
okay.
to remember what the. What does the plus give you? The
What?
skill? I've forgotten it. What it is? Is
Your
it plus
dex.
5?
Yeah.
No. I've got that. I'm on about the skill that gives me
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah, it's another
What was
5.
it freaking called? Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, 26 then. Sorry, I was just trying to figure it out in my head.
Okay.
I've forgotten what the sound uses it, but yeah, because it's 26. So 'cause I've got like
Okay.
super pluses.
Chester.
Oh, don't ask silly questions. I'm last.
You're
without
last?
I'm definitely last. Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Oh no,
Okay.
don't do that.
Yeah, well, what do you
GOP.
want?
Really, you go first.
I don't have great initiative. I don't have great. There's a lot of things I don't have great things. I'm good at what I'm good at, Rabbit.
Specialist.
Jeff is mocking
Okay.
your Weirvin sound, by the way.
I know, dude. Yeah, I shouldn't try so hard. Maybe I should take some voiceover classes and try and learn some. It's kind of
Well,
fun.
you know what
but-
it reminded me of? It reminded me of House 2 and the little baby pterodactyl. That's what it reminded me of.
Just now you said that, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. All right. You're cool. You're up first.
I figured. Well, I'm assuming there's not much can be done other than just attack it. It's right in front of me, so I'll just shoot it.
Okay. Sorry, I got to turn my air on.
Okay.
It's so hot in there.
You're there. Right, so where is it? Sheet. Freaking things. 21 to hit. Please hit.
That's a hit.
Good times. Alright. Oh, that's right. Plus 24. Hello?
Bill?
What just happened?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I turned my mic off for a second. Did you say how much damage?
24. I rolled pretty low for my
24.
bow.
Okay. Well, you don't have sneak attack. It's
No, I know. It's
It's
fine.
right
I
there
have
looking
like
at it.
4 dice rolls anyway for it.
okay. Cool.
That's still pretty low.
No, but I mean, you still nailed it. Okay, hit points. There it is. All right. Next in line is the paladin.
All right, so I charge it. Go right up to
You
it.
charge it.
Yeah, I run right up to it, and I hit it twice.
Okay. It is like 15 feet up in the air.
Oh.
It's on the
You
building.
just swing wildly in the air.
I shoot it with a bolt right up its right in its
Keister.
right up there.
Dirt button. So do you run or not? You're just gonna you get in range and then shoot.
Yeah. Well, I have 120 range, so I'm in range definitely. So
Okay.
it's just I do a bolt.
Yeah. What is that? Okay, that's no problem. All right, roll to hit.
All right, that's a 22.
Okay, that's a hit.
All right,
I mean, sorry, 22 damage. Duh. All right. Hello. Okay. Okay. Now it is GOP's turn. He'll.
wait, I did to hit. I didn't do damage. I just rolled to hit him with the bolt. I didn't do damage.
Don't correct me. No, go
I
ahead.
didn't
I'm
do
sorry.
freaking. Don't do this to
I'm
me,
sorry,
Bill. Don't do this to me.
Juggled a lot of stuff tonight, but it's okay. So
Right,
that's
it
my
did
fault.
31
I spaced
damage.
it.
Thank you. 31.
Even better. All right. Oh. Okay. Okay, cool. Now it's GOP's turn. What do you think he'd do? Is it time for a fireball or?
It's time for a fireball.
It definitely fireball time. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff has been patiently waiting.
Should have done it in the throne room.
All right. Fireball. I gotta look it up. He hasn't burned any spells, so he could do it at another level, whatever level, or I'm not sure. Featherfall, Feeble Mind.
Yeah, since it was your
Fireball.
arc, I kind of let you handle it. I didn't interfere in that at all. I probably should have.
Has it been considered like a broken promise
Oh yeah.
yet?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so now we just need to get. What do we do? We have to
We go to the
inform-
Raven
We
Queen.
get
We
back
ask-
to the future.
No,
Yeah,
we,
the
we
Raven
go,
Queen.
We go to the Raven Queen.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have to get back to the Feywild.
Or at the
Yeah.
Shadowfell.
So it's
Is she? Where is she now? Is
or
she?
the well,
She's in the
no,
Shadowfell now, right?
okay. So I may have whoever it is. It's the people in charge of the Unseelie Court. So I may have said the
Oh,
wrong
no, you did.
character.
Okay, I thought that when you said it, but
Yeah,
my
yeah,
our
and
stream
that
is
happens.
done. Something has happened. Is it
Yeah, I
back?
kept having to refresh, and I thought my internet was dropping. So I kind of was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, but I don't understand. Did YouTube just die? No, it's still up. It's
Possibly.
still working. No, it's still working. Something that
Yeah,
was weird.
it has to
Okay.
always be refreshed. Okay, Fireball does 5, 10, 13, 15 points. I'm probably doing this wrong. It's 3d6 damage, right? 8d6. Holy crap. Okay, never mind. So that's half of it. All right. So what do we have there? We have 15, 16, 21. So then he's at 24, and then he's at 29. We'll do one more die for fun. 30. Hey, there you go. 30 points of damage to it.
More damage.
So he puts out both hands, blasts a fireball, blows off a chunk of this thing of the corner of this building. Creature still alive takes flight on its turn and does its dash action. So
Do we get attack of opportunity or no because of dash?
no, because you are not next to it. Just swing at it.
Well, no, he can shoot a
So
bolt
it
at it.
flies. It could take off and go 160 feet off in the air, and that gives me naked to Chester try and go for a shot.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it damaged at
It's
all, or is
what is
it?
that one?
Yeah, we did. A
Yeah.
bunch
Oh
of
yeah.
damage.
It was smoldering. It is. Let's see for you. What is that?
I got huge
That's-
range, dude, with the Eldritch Blast. So
What's its? If you max it, what's your max range on it?
max range on Eldritch is let me see, 240 feet.
Ooh, it's at 230, so you can just get it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll just unleash on it, I guess. So let's see. That's 24, 29, 15. Does 15 hit?
It does. You do catch it while it's in flight. You're able to
Okay.
nail it right at its wing as it's in the air.
Okay. So how extreme should I? No, I'm just pissed. I'm just Nova blasting this ass. All right.
I was about to say all of us are just pissed.
All right. So I hit with all of them then if a 15 hits. And it's probably crispy, but I'll roll the damage.
Okay. Get it out of your system.
I will.
Roll the
I'm going to
damage.
get it out of my system here. So what's I got to roll this 3 times. 3 times. Okay. So let me see here. Ooh, that's nice. That's 17, 27, 35. Let's see here. That's 45, 57, 67, 79, 87, and that's without adding bonus damage. Is it still up?
It,
Is it still alive?
There is a
Oh, okay. Well,
there's like a huge explosion in the sky,
89.
and then it just is starting to corkscrew down, and it's black smoke is trailing as it's coming down.
It's 147 points of damage.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I changed that. Fragments of it are corkscrewing down as with all these different little black specks in the sky that are smoking as it's coming down. It does not. You blew it to pieces.
I look over quite miffed. Usually you don't see me angry. I
You
look
hear. You guys start to hear You hear rocks move, and there's sounds of shuffling
Okay.
around
Yeah, we
you,
need to
coming in
move.
from
We need to move. Yeah. I
Yeah.
look over at you guys.
through the smoke.
Hold
Through
on.
the smoke, you start to see zombies come out. So this is all like
Zombies.
obscured area with smoky stuff. Is that? Yeah.
Great.
Um.
There's 3 of them now.
Well,
Turn
zombies.
undead.
There'll be more.
Well, they're undead humanoids, blistered, burnt, fried, or they have massive chemical burns, bones protruding, parts. Just a nasty, nasty mess.
All right. I look at you guys and I say we need to go speak to Queen Mab now.
hmm
Unless you really want us to have this fight, I mean, these are just kind of plinking zombies, right? Um, uh, okay. I'm going to lift everyone up and fly us to a space that I have 10 free minutes to cast a teleportation circle, and I take us to the I take us to the tower.
Okay. So you pick everybody up. Now you're in the air.
Yeah, I'm looking for a safe place where I can cast teleportation circle.
So then you get this bigger. I mean, all of you get this larger perspective of what a burnt out husk the world is. There is Waterdeep is almost unrecognizable. There are one of the statues of Waterdeep that were its stalwart, mighty last chance defenders are broken throughout the city on the side of Mount Waterdeep. The palace has been bursted apart. Rubble is all at the base of the mountain. There's fires just riddled everywhere in the landscape. There are open pits that look like parts of hell where there are legions of monsters and demons pouring through. The sky has all kinds of flying creatures in it.
Where's
You
Tiamat?
need to. You can't see her right now. There is. Oh, let's see if anything sees you though.
I can see her. That she's on the cover of one of my books. She's right here next to me. The bitch.
There is a. Wow. Let me see their. Hold on. There is a demonic monstrosity, giant in form, demonic in nature or devilish in nature. In the air, it has massive wings. The body's like a giant pig or ape mixed together, and it's flying towards you guys.
Okay. Well,
I mean, if they want to try to kill us, this would be kind of cool.
that would be a rough fight. I mean, I'm just trying to get us out of here. I mean, I'm holding you
So,
guys telekinetically,
yeah.
so if you want to take a shot, you can. But
No. It's probably best to just get the hell out of there.
my main goal is to escape. How
There
far?
is, I mean, there is, inside this area. I mean, there's a couple buildings that still have rooftops to it. So you could make it. You might be able to make it there before that thing catches up to you, but by the time you land, you're going to be engaging.
Yeah,
Unless you come up with
I
another-
need to clear this area, and I'm trying to clear. How far away is he from me, though?
He is about 700 feet, 800 feet, and closing the gap. Somewhere. Well, give me a perception roll. I would like to know how well you could figure it out because I'm giving you a huge margin.
Well, is it a perception or an intelligence roll?
It's perception. It's your wisdom.
Okay.
It's not an investigation. Is how they kind of
17.
delineate that. Okay, 17. So the number I give you, that's your good estimate, 800 feet.
Okay.
So the stream keeps crashing.
Do I? Yeah, I know it's having trouble. Do I see do I see in like a clear area off in the distance?
Yeah, if you go outside of what would be this area of Waterdeep into, yeah, this is just buffering like crazy. Let me pull up my map of Faerun here. 'Cause I will give you. I need to picture it as well because I'm kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, since all
Four
I'm doing is
coats.
just moving, I'm not attack. I'm using my full round. My expeditious retreat comes into play. I'm moving 120
Good.
foot around toward that area.
Okay. Okay. Good. So now it's a foot race essentially. So let's do a Dex contest and see if you can make up any gap or if it can make up some of the gap on you with its speed.
Sure.
Because you just went like like there was a circle of air compression and just started trying to fly off. 120 feet is fast in
It is very fast. Yes.
and it takes off after you. I you okay? What's your roll?
Dex roll. That is a 19.
You are going so fast. Everyone's like their faces are just like flapping in the wind, and your eyes are tearing up. And the friction is intense, but you're moving incredibly fast.
I'm looking for an area in the direction I'm heading that I might be able to, because this is what I want to do. I want to kind of dive into something that gives me like a little bit of cover from its vision, and then I want to detour 1,000 foot forward.
Okay. Man.
I'm trying
This
to
is not the
lose
map
him,
I
you know.
wanted. Why is it? I can never find the one. Yeah, you're trying to lose him. Yeah. So. Why can I never find the fucking shit like that? Like, I don't know how many times I pulled up this map of Waterdeep, and all of a sudden the file's not where. There we go.
Well, it's okay. We're not in the city. Just make it up. It's not a problem, dude.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Just like a
So as you,
a
yeah.
copse of trees or something like that. Just something that I can get us out of vision, and I'm going to detour as soon as I get into it. I have 3 of those, so I could put 3,000 feet between us over a few rounds.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys are burning through the air. This thing is still following you. You find some like huge standing stones that are toppled on top of each other. This would have been. This is about as best as you can do.
Okay,
There aren't the copse of trees. There are no copse of trees. It is hellscape.
I see. Well,
There's-
anything that can
there's
block
nothing-
its
there-
vision.
Yeah. So it's like some giant standing stones that are kind of toppled on each other. They were once
Yeah,
possibly a temple at some point.
right. Well, actually, I think I'm going to do something different. I'm going to use the detour. I'm going to use it differently. How many points do I have left? Okay, well that would all right. I can just do it. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop into that, and I'm going to twin and quicken the detour, and I'm going to move us 1, 2, 3, 4,000 feet away.
Okay. There is a hiss of air as the detour starts. You can you twin it and quicken it so you can double the amount of people you can take instead of.
Yeah. I'm moving.
You get
So I
4
can
with
move
that?
everyone along. Yeah. So 4,000 feet.
Yeah. So normally you can take 1. We'll just do it for shits and grins. Let's get right. So if you just a little nerd thing here. So if you twin it, then you would double your capacity, right?
Yeah, that's
and your
right.
distance.
Right.
So that would give you 3 people.
And then I'm quickening and twinning again. which burns all my sorcery points. But
Okay.
it's timely to
Okay.
do, I'd say. So I could actually carry more. I would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it. All right. You are now in like some rolling hills that they're all blistered and up, and there is, as you get out, these misshapen, grotesque creatures scuttling around. They look like some kind of ancient crustacean that should be on the ocean floor, but they are blistering and oozing and they see you guys and start going straight for you.
Flying.
There is, huh?
Flying.
This is some weird demonic. No, it's on the ground.
Okay. All right. Well,
They look like some demonic infestation.
I can't do the D door again. I have literally one sorcery point left, so I'm just kicking up my speed and just pumping 120 feet around as far as I can to find a place where I can get us out of here.
Okay. So you're gonna pick everybody up again and fly?
Well, I didn't stop flying with them. They are in my telekinesis. I have that, and that's up for like 10 minutes. So.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you go past these things, and you're going over like these freaking weird black puddles that are just pouring onto the crust of the earth from underneath. And you get to another spot. So finally, you feel like this is going to be all right. Then you get to work.
I do, and I tell
doing?
these guys to defend me, and I just start doing my teleportation circle. I take it out of the ring.
Okay.
No, I don't. I still have a spell left. I just cast it normally.
Okay.
So it takes me 10 minutes.
All right. Then I'll do a couple rolls for no more random encounters. Your teleportation circle is just about finished when there is another sharp cry in the air as some other fell creature from the sky, long wings, lizard-like shape. Its body is somewhat corporeal, somewhat shadowy, is flying above you all right now. You have about a minute left before your circle's complete.
You know, you guys, I can't do anything, guys. It's up to you.
Roll initiative, guys.
Oh boy.
I got a 14 for, I'll say 15 for GOP.
9.
Okay.
29.
Okay, Gojo, cool. So this creature is bearing down at you. It is within the range of your longbow.
I'll shoot. Well, I'll shoot it. I'll try and shoot it.
Yeah.
Use a lightning arrow. Using a lightning arrow.
It's my bow that's lightning.
Oh, is it?
I might not have hit it though. Hang on. What have I got? 19.
19 hits.
Oh, I'm impressed. So I'll do. That's a good roll. Oh, that's another good roll. You won't believe I just rolled 2 6s in a row. 28. That was a good roll.
That is good, man. Oh, nice. All right. Let's see. The creature swoops down and comes in. Let's see. Let's do. a D4. Let's see who it goes after. All right, Jakul, this creature swoops down after you took a shot at it with its lightning. It comes at you with talons of Fey and Shadow. That is a 24.
Can I use my she's gone. What's it called? Uncanny Dodge. Is that what it's called, or is it the other one? The one that halves the damage anyway. I think it's Uncanny Dodge. I'm pretty sure it's Uncanny Dodge because one's an AoE one and one's another one.
Okay. Yeah, you have evasion and uncanny dodge. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, that's it's Uncanny Dodge. I'm sure it is. Evasion's the one that lets me get out of the way of AoE. And then I'll use that and take 12 because that's better than 24.
Okay, so the total damage would have been 10. I rolled low on damage, so you would take 5. As its claws rake through your body.
No, I'll do that anyway. Then.
Oh no, what?
Yeah.
Say what?
Yeah, I'm confused now. Okay. But okay, Karen, that's fine.